Morning YouTube, you join me back in the shed, which means it's the next part of the Virago project. I believe that's part 11. Right, we left off last time with me basically destroying a £250 set of carbs, and then me trying to attempt to repair them. Now, the parts that I bought didn't quite fit, so that led me to have to order new parts, and one of them went straight back in, lovely jubbly. The other one, I've damaged the threads, so it won't go back in. That's it, job done. Carbs are done. Now, at that point, I was quite mad. I was actually really mad, to be fair, and I was ready to get rid of it. I was going to sell it. I was going to say, fuck it, I'll get my money back for it. I'm just going to sell it. I've had enough. This morning, I've woken up, however, and I've decided, bollocks to that, I'm going to build a single carb manifold for it, so from a twin to a single, and I'm probably going to put China carb on it, because at least I can get bits for it and it should be easier and simpler to set up. Now I'm going to have to mess around with setting up jetting and stuff and whatever, but I've been looking at PWK34 carbs, and I can get a jet kit for like 15 quid with loads of different jet sizes. I can buy one of them, a Chinese replica, for like £40. And like I said, I'm going to build myself a manifold, so yeah. What I'm going to do is I'll give you a quick look at the bollocks to carbs, and then we'll see where we're going with that. But this ain't going to be like a build vid. I'm probably going to get to making the flanges maybe, but that's it. We'll see. Right, so let's have a look at the damage on the carbs. Oh, now as you can see, the old chemical metal, it did do its job, lovely jubbly. And I believe that will have worked sufficiently. Now this one, that screws in perfectly, screws in and out, feels lovely. This one, you can't even get it to bite the threads. You've got to like really put some force on it, and then it don't catch. Yeah, they're done. They are done. Now, there is obviously the option of trying to find a single one to pair with this one again, but anyone who's got them don't really want to part with them. If they do, they want to part with a set. And even to buy a set, like, you can pay 250 quid for a set that could be as knackered as this. So to me, that's just a stupid idea, so I ain't doing that. That's a shit idea. Now, I did toy with the idea of maybe can I run one of these carbs with bigger jetting, obviously, modify it so it only runs one, because we've got the linkage that joins the two. There's the thing that joins the two, I can't remember what that's called, but we can adapt that as well. We've got the throttle linkage, the choke I believe is attached as well, so we'd have to do a little bit of bastardising to make it work, but would that work? I don't know. If you know more, drop me a comment. Yeah, it'd be interesting to know. But it looks like all these rebuild parts that I purchased was a waste of money. Good job I didn't spend a lot. Because at this time of year, the wife, she's having a fit about any money I'm spending on it. So, yeah. And quite like this though, it's Christmas and stuff, you know what I mean? I don't need a bike, I've got a car as well. But I want the bike, you know what I mean? I want to be able to go out on my bike. Yeah, I'm determined to keep this bike. I keep saying it, but I am determined to get this bike to work. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get micrometer, and I'm going to get the old manifold gasket thingy adapter doodahs, and we're going to trace out this shape, them holes and everything and whatever. And I'm going to cut it out into 1 or 2 cardboard templates. Then we're going to try and find a bit of sheet steel, preferably 5mm thick-ish is what I'm thinking. I don't know how thick these are, but that's what the micrometer is going to be for in a minute. I'm going to get the thicknesses and stuff right and what have you, and the plan is hopefully knock up 2 little metal plates that I can bolt straight to the cylinder on the bike, then find some pipe work, weld some pipe work, get it all set up ready. Now, like I say, today's probably going to be just building flanges. 1, I ain't got a welder on me. 2, I ain't got no pipe yet to sort it out. And 3, I ain't even made flanges, so no point in getting that far ahead yet. So I'm going to go have a route round in the scrap, see what I can find. I think I found a good candidate already as I just walked past my scrap pile. But yeah, we'll have a little look, see if there's anything good in there to help us out. Right, so obviously that's just a rough drawing, but that's the dimensions of everything. That's measured with me. I'll turn that off with my micrometer. So we've got 2 6mm holes for the bolts, so they're going to be like M6s. 30mm for the inner diameter, 48mm for its outer, all it is, and we've got 89mm for its entire length. Now I'm gonna use that as like a template, but I'm also going to use this to make sure that everything's right when I do it. So yeah, the old whiteboard coming in handy. And that's the bonuses of having your own scrap pile. Now, it's not quite as thick as I like, but that is a sturdy piece of plate. And I have 2 of them. They are from a multi-gym that me and my son broke. Yeah, because we're too strong. Yes. Anywho, they should be the perfect metal. Let's not say perfect. They'll fucking do for me. That's exactly what it is. They'll do for me. Right, so I'm going to get Sharpie, I'm going to get one of these, we're going to get it roughed out, get 2 of them roughed out, check my measurements, make sure I'm happy with everything, and then we're going to get to cutting the cunts out. So I'll bring you back before we cutting them and shit anyway. Right, quickly roughed out. Now, I'm not sure I'm going to cut that hole. I have got some old saw things, but I don't reckon they're going to be up to the job of doing that, if I'm totally honest. Yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. And another issue I'm finding is, I don't know where I put my angle grinder when we moved in here. We're not even fully in here, so it could still be in the other shed. So bear with me, I'm going to go find an angle grinder. Alright, so first step, obviously, they're just roughed out. And I haven't drilled any holes or out yet, but they're the basic shape-ish that I want. I could keep checking back at the sides with a micrometer until I get them somewhere near. But first things first, I want to try and see if I can get these holes drilled and what have you. Then I've got like some data points to work to with my measurements and stuff, if you get what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm not a fabricator, as you can tell. Well, I'm not a very good fabricator. But yeah, so let's see how we go with this. Gonna punch these, use this as a template again, center punch the little holes, drill out the little holes, so then I could screw it to maybe the bench like this, through the little holes, to then be able to use a hole saw or something on the bigger holes. I don't know, I haven't decided yet. Yeah, I'll bring you back when I figure out where I'm at. Well, his battery on and dual windowed. So the old DeWalt's on charge. I'm going to have a bro. See what the wife's doing. She's working from home. So we'll be back with you in approximately half an hour-ish. Alright, so that's the little 6mm holes drilled in hopefully the right spot. Now I need to cut out them middle pieces. Middle pieces. Now they're not looking like they're exactly, but I just have to have enough to make a seal with a gasket and for it to bolt on and flow nice. So these aren't going to be perfect, as I'm sure I said right from the beginning. Now to decide how I'm going to drill that out. Alright, this is where we're at so far. Yes, I know that's going to be rough as fuck, but that's the best thing I can do at the minute. My bolt holes don't quite line up, they both need like just a mil or so that way, just a little bit, which I should be able to do with a file and what have you. So I'm not really that worried. But yeah, slowly but surely. Right, still not finished, but as you can see, we're going to go through something like this to something like this. Now I've only got 12% left on my battery, so I'm going to have to call it an end here. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing, all that bollocks. If not, who gives a fuck? I'm going to go put this on charge, and I'm going to come and finish that one that I've just showed you, and the one that still looks like a bastard. And at least get them done today, and then job done. Then I'll go in and I'll edit this, and I'll stick it on for all you lot. So, yeah. Till next time, cheers.